Sorry, I'm a few minutes late. September 1st, September 1st. Here we go. Let's make sure that Mikey has us ready to go. MC coming. And we'll see how today plays itself out. Let's get to it. My name is Scott Redler, Chief Strategic Officer at T3Live.com. Welcome to today's morning call. Hope everyone is feeling well. Definitely a little bit of action as far as the morning's concerned. Sometimes we get new flows that come in to start the month. And so far the futures are up like 12, 14 handles. Some things were up more, and then news came out that Tesla, could basically use their stock as an ATM whenever it wants. So it went from up 35 to only up 12. It'll be interesting to see how it works out here for Tesla today, because it's definitely extended. It's definitely came a long way. Some guys think that, they're going to have this ready, so when they do get added to the S&P 500, then they might, start selling some shares in capacity, or maybe today. I don't know. All I know is it was up 30, now it's up 12. To be a little careful, since I do have 15 plus longs, I shorted a little bit of the Qs just in case money rotates a little bit out of tech today, and just to be safe, and I'll manage my positions based on the action. But again, it's early in the day. Tesla's still up 12, and we'll see how it gets treated today, and then if they isolate it, because it's had such a big run. So anyway, this is the S&P cash. 35.14 is yesterday's high. Here's your intermediate trend. This is your accelerated trend. 34.84 is really, upper support. You could say yesterday's low of 34.93 is another pivot. If you think they're going to shake the tree today, and if like Tesla goes red and goes down 30 points, they probably can, and then we'll see if money flows elsewhere. These are your two little pivots right here. Actually make it like this. 34.93 to 34.84. Basically, can't get too bearish if it doesn't break at least 34.93. That's a good way to look at it. And then this is 34.84. We'll see. It's pretty accelerated after a big move after all these moves. So, be on your toes a little bit. We'll see how it goes. The Qs made a high of 296.75 yesterday. Right now it's at 298. Let's go to 2 hours. It's still hanging up here. I added to my Qs. I had a little bit short overnight just because I had too much Amazon. I bought that dip down to that 34.55, 34.60 area. But anyway, we'll see. So we'll see how it goes. Does it get above and push to 300, or does it, do a little bit of a red dog reversal sell? The 8 days all the way down here. Still pretty far away. It's definitely a little extended, but it's extended until it's not, I guess. The rebalance trades did nothing. Like IWM is still sitting here. So maybe if money comes out of tech, see if money goes in there, but I would not chase it higher. Jets, I had a decent trade. I wound up getting stopped out yesterday just because I felt like I wanted to reduce positions when I thought the market was getting a little, just a little bit more crazy. Not crazy, just a little vulnerable. So I got out of it. Same way I just got out of Bank of America, because I'm like, hey, here's your high, another lower high. If the market's going to pull in or retrace, why do I want to be in the laggard sectors? Even though the laggard sectors might get a boost on that, who knows? But anyway, I'm out. So I showed you guys that yesterday. I'm still in a lot of names, a little less. I'm just trying to clean some things up. I do not want to get caught in some kind of downdraft. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but I just don't want to get caught, considering we just had the best August since 1984. We just had the best quarter since who knows, and I think a lot of us here have had our best year so far and our best 2 months. So I'm just saying, hey, let me just not be in some things I'm not committed to. And I know my hedges have cost me a little bit of money, but it's helped me hold on to things. So anyway, let's get to the names. Let's go to Tesla first. Tesla 514 is yesterday's high. It's pulled in off the highs. Again, you can't get too bearish how come it's not? If it holds above this. Okay, if you look at where Tesla was this morning, it was as high as, earlier in the morning. Let's go to the 2 hour chart. I guess you don't see that. It was 538, and now it's, holding this 510. So although it's off the highs, doesn't mean it's going to fall apart. So I'm hoping it kind of just hangs around, so this way it doesn't impact the other names that I think could still continue. But that's Tesla. Tesla's going to probably dictate some sentiment. I'm not in anything with Tesla. I told you guys on Friday I have nothing going into this week. And then yesterday I was just too busy to get back involved, even though it gave a nice trade for some who bought it versus 437 or added through 463. That was a nice momentum trade. Apple I did take Friday on the close. I know some guys are like, hey, Red Dog, you said you weren't going to take Apple. And I know I was going to take Apple until it pulled in $5 at 358 on a Friday, so I bought some. Anyway, bought some yesterday. You didn't even have to be in it. You could have bought some versus the 126, which was the like 15-minute low, and then you could have added through 128.79 and hit 131. Okay, Apple right now is up 3, hanging up here. I trimmed a little bit, and I still have some, and I don't know if I'm going to get bigger. I don't know if I'm going to get out of it at this point. You know, if you do have it pre-split and you want to have it as another active sequence, you could just use your stop at 126. Or you could use 128.79. It really shouldn't get below that. It all depends on how, you know, what's the word? Active you want to be. Something just ticked up. What just ticked up? Anyway, so how active do you want to be? You know, some guys who bought Apple post earnings are still in and just riding, and they don't want to be active because they don't do this for a living. They just want to sit in an active sequence, and this has been in a very strong active sequence. Yesterday I did put on Netflix. First time in a while. Did a Red Dog reversal, reclaimed 521. Netflix right now is above 532. I was thinking about adding there, so now probably not going to do much. It's got, you know, room between 532 and 549. In order for it to go back to all-time highs, it's got to get above 549. In order to get above 549, it's got to hold 532 first. I don't know what type of action is going to happen here today. All I know is I got back involved, and I'll see if it gets better for me to, you know, get more involved or just sit. Microsoft, I have nothing going on. Last week was a great trade. You know, when it took out 217, went to 231. Now, see if it can hover above 224 and build again. Maybe I'll get interested in some time. Facebook also, you know, we had a great trade in here. Bought some, added some, trimmed into this big bar. Now it's holding 290. It's, you know, up a little bit this morning. Would I buy it up? Probably not. Would I short it? I don't think so either, unless tech really gets sold. Maybe you could get a Q trade here. But again, it's just, I'm waiting. You know, it's just not a great setup or to me for now. What did you guys talk about in the VTF? Not a whole lot. Let's move down the line. Snap, I'm still in. I did add in this little area, and I bought options yesterday. I trimmed some. Now I'll hold some. You know, we'll see if it could hold 22.44 and continue. Twitter, we have call spreads. We have stock. Maybe there's a trade. It gets above 41.33 with some volume. It could work its way, you know, towards the next resistance area, which is closer to 43. I have not bought strength once in Twitter since I've had it during this whole time frame. To be honest, in here I bought the stock and bought the 38/41 call spread, and then I've kind of just bought a little bit. Every time it's down 50 cents, I buy a little bit, and then it comes off lows, and I've been just making money that way with that, but not over trading it. SPAC World and KLA, it's off a little bit this morning. I'm not sure why. You know, we were buying it in here, kind of pushed to, you know, 43-ish. It went as high as what, 43.28. I did tweet you guys and said, hey, I'm trimming some at 43. If you bought 41, you could trim 43. Well, anyway, I did trim some, and at the end of the day, I bought a little bit back. Where would my stop be? Really shouldn't get back below 39. You know, it could go a little bit below 40 and mess with everybody, but goes below 39, I'll probably get out of it. SPAC, not a whole lot going on. It gave us a nice trade from the, you know, the 12s to 14, and now I'm just going to hold some. Versus if it breaks 12.67, I'll probably get out of it because then it's just not worth my time, you know. But I've been trading it pretty well where, you know, I'm fine with it. This WKHS went fast yesterday. I did get stopped out here, but I bought some back and I'm still in it. And now in time, if it can get above this $19, maybe it goes again. SHLL has been an awesome rock star for us, for most people on the virtual trading floor and the VTF. We caught this move and then really got back involved heavy in here, and it's been special since. You know, on this move here, okay, I was long, sold some, bought some. I think I sold some into here, and then I haven't really been buying it back. What I did is in here, I said, hey, let me just sell the $30 puts. If it wants to hold above 33, I'd rather just sell the puts and not be over worried about that. So that's what I did for like 2.25. I sold the $30 puts for September. What else is going on in SPAC land? That's really the ones that I've been interested in. Some guys are looking what FMCI looks like. Make sure it holds out the spot. We played it through here. I haven't really looked at it since. Let's see, what else? Beyond is a new trade from last week, hovering in here. What's it doing this morning? It's up $1. Maybe there's a trade through 138.50. Bought it on this day. I bet it on weakness. I haven't really bought much strength anywhere. You still, as high as the market's going, it's been very hard to add on any strength anywhere. It's just the same way it's been hard to press after a move lower, if you've been short. Just hasn't worked. Some guys actually asked me to look at BABA. BABA, gave you a nice trade here. Wow. And now it's hovering above the 8-day, and I don't know. There's some numbers came out of China that were pretty strong, so maybe there's another trade if it gets above this bull flag, but I'm not trading it. NEO was a great buy in the hole yesterday. This was the chart that I posted yesterday. I'm like, let's look at the 1650 to 17 area, and went down to 1680. Had some bids at 1730, 1706, and made really good money there. And I'm still on a call spread. Work, great trade for us also. We bought it in here. I sold the rest of my work yesterday, even though it's up. Yes, I lost, left some money on the table. I might do it sometimes. I also made my last part of my options into a call spread. We bought these options for like $1, so I figured, hey, why not sell the 33s for $2, considering I bought the 31s for $1. Nice trade. Another just off the beaten path. AMD I didn't go back to. Some guys did. This is when NVIDIA came out with numbers in reverse. What a beautiful move. I did not buy it yesterday. For some reason, I thought maybe if Intel had a special chip day, maybe they would sell AMD. They didn't do that, so I got away from AMD. Not sure where's AMD this morning. AMD is up another $1. So I would trim some and hold some if that's what you're doing. NVIDIA, such a strong name, my goodness. Rested a little bit above the 8-day, and then what did it do? Just like it's been doing. Riding the trend up and accelerated again. They have a big event today. If you happen to be short riding it up, maybe they sell the event, maybe they don't. I don't know what to tell you. I've been avoiding it because it's been a little nutty, but there's definitely been some good momentum trades here. Got above yesterday's high and boom. So anyway, that's that. Someone asked me about ZI. Well, ZI happens to be, it's not exactly like a Zoom, like a ZM. That has gone absolutely berserk, but it has Zoom in the name, and some people like it as a company, Zoom Info. So I'm like, down here, it's not really a trade yet. Let me buy some options. So what did I buy? I bought the September 1840s, the October 1640s, and the October 1645s, just in case people are like, hey, maybe this could have a move. So anyway, that's that. Well, I'm in that as a play potentially. UPS, I'm still in it. Not going to overtrade it. I'm going to see how it goes. Some guys are in Walmart. I'm not in it. Anyway, Walmart said that they're coming out with some kind of subscription-based something like Amazon Prime in September. So it's been acting well. GLD's up $1. It had its move from the lows. If you're in it, I would trim some. And this 189 is your next resistance area. BIGC gave us a little bit of an opportunity yesterday to buy it versus area. Remember, I'm like below 110, we could buy it. And now we'll see, does it try and fill this gap?
Taking all these other ones up, crowd, work, everything.
Yeah. Wow, work's up $2. Screwed up work for that last part of the move, but I'll live.
Hey, by the way, I saw signs they're paving.
The back? Oh, yeah?
And it says today through Thursday, owners will be towed at their expense. Just giving you that heads up.
Oh, thank you. Okay, I'll go move it now.
It's free parking.
It's free parking. You just got to move over to the main lot where Joe and I are now.
Okay.
No, they might be.
All right, guys. With that being said, I don't want to get my car towed. It's 8:20.
I don't see the guys out there right now.
No, I hear. I saw them start to tow it. Pave yesterday. So, as you can see, I have a lot of positions on. I just sent you guys the VTF. So, here it is. You guys look at it. I'm still massaging trades. I still have a lot of Amazon. I don't know if I did the chart of Amazon even. I have some call spreads still on, and I'm just trying to manage the tier system where I maximize the trade, don't get caught in it, and continue. For today, we'll see. Again, I think the key is, does Tesla, go red and go down 20, and does it, take down some tech with it, or does everybody try and short Tesla because of this, spot money raise news? And do they catch all of them and go again? And then do they wait to sell any stock until mid-September when they might get added to the S&P? Who knows? But for now, tech's up, trim a little Apple, I'm going to hold it. Trimmed a little Amazon, I'm going to see maybe there's even a trade through 34.95 for a push above 3,500. And just we're going to start September the way we ended up August, going day by day, week by week, measure the action, use our tier system, execute with confidence, get up early to get our plan together and continue to, net money and change when the market changes, keep our opinions at bay. And I'm proud of all of you guys for, doing what you're doing and tuning in and, making a better life for you and your family, because that's what it's about. So this week you can enjoy it. See you guys later.